Hi, it's David here from Wargaming now, guys. It's something of a first for the channel. We are having a battle report. It's me versus Palette of War. We're doing Ratkin VS Salamanders, and it's Kings of War. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to our venue, the Books and Banter down in Burton-on-Trent. This is where we go along to play, have food, have a good time. There's hobby space through the whole week. You can go along, have a drink, do some hobby, and just have a great time. So shout out to them. So let's get on and show the armies. Okay, so here's the list for my Ratkin. Now what we've got in here, we've got two lots of warriors. Bog standard, no plague pots. Just 85-point warriors. And then we've got two regiments of nightmares. There's nothing on either of them. Then there is claw shots. We've got some claw shots, again, standard claw shots. For some heavy punching, I have a mutant rat fiend. We have a Night Terror, which has Talisman of Silence, so it gets Mind Fog. And we have a Birthing Daughter, now which produces synergy with the warriors. So let's go along and have a look at the Salamanders. Okay, in the Salamanders army, there are two regiments of Salamander Primes. These are both Effigy of Fire, but apart from that, they're bog standard. We have a regiment of Unblooded, again with Effigy of Fire. Then we have a regiment of Fire Elementals. These have nothing extra on them, just bog standard Fire Elementals. Then we have some Tyrants. A regiment of Tyrants, and now these have got the blessing of the gods. Right, then there's the Phoenix, which again has nothing on it. And then last but not least, there's the Mage Priest. And that comes to 995. I might have neglected to say the Ratkin comes to 995 as well. So they are the forces. So let's go ahead and start by defining the scenario. Okay, so the scenario we rolled was Salt the Earth. This requires to have a central objective, and normally there's 3 objective markers each, but because we're on an ambush board, it's just 2 objective markers each. Either of us can burn any objective that we control, and at the end of the game, the objective markers that you control are worth 1 victory point each. So now that's done, we can start the game. So let's get on to turn 1.
So we're saying there, site 6, site impassable, difficult site 6, difficult at 0, and then hindering
Obstacles. Height 1.
Well, height 1 obstacles.
Yep. And what we've got down, this is the board layout we're going for. We've got two objective markers each, and one in the middle. The one in the middle can't be destroyed, but the other 4 can be when we control them. So Scott run the roll off, so he's deploying the first unit. So now that is deployment over. So let's get on to turn 1. Okay, so as Scott deployed first, so he goes first. So
yeah, so
do your worst.
So yeah, so quickly done the terrain. So movement starting with my primes. They have a 5-inch move. And my primes are unblooded are going to move 5 as well. Actually, what is the chart range of the
movement 6, apart
6,
from
12?
apart from the Night Terror and the Rat Fiend.
Okay, so they're actually going to advance. These primes are just going to move up. My fire elements speed 6. There. Mage Priest is going to do his 5-inch move and finish up behind there. Tyrants.
You've blocked yourself in.
Yeah.
That nasty, nasty house.
Ooh, divers. Actually, I might advance them in the end. Yeah. Actually, advance them up.
Can you advance over obstacles?
Oh, you can't, can you?
No. If they,
I mean, gone through difficult as well.
yeah. Just a note, we are relatively new to Kings of War, so if there are any mistakes we make, just post in the comments. We're more than happy to take constructive criticism. We need as much practice as we can, because somebody's going to Clash of Kings.
Foolish me.
And yeah, so it's going to be steep. Well, it's going to be a nice learning curve.
It is.
And you notice that we've both got painted. We do like playing with painted armies. I think it adds an extra level to it. Though there's no harm in playing with unpainted armies, so to get into it. But it's easier for the multi-basing, unless you want to stick everything down with blue tack.
So move 8 to there. Move another there and turn. And stop there. So shooting my Mage Priest, I'm gonna surge the fire elements.
Okay, so was it Surge?
8.
Surge 8.
So on 4s.
Yep.
That is, Jesus, an extra 6.
That's you sure those dice aren't weighted?
They are my Salamanders dice. Right, so they're actually sitting on top of the.
They're on top of the wall, are
On top of the wall. They literally finish on the edge there.
Okay, so it's not completely, not like halfway over it or anything like that.
No, like, yeah.
So if I charge them, it's still going to be.
Yeah, so
hindered,
they literally do finish like that.
Got any other shooting?
Yes, I'm going to Ember Spark you with my Phoenix. So
What's the range?
18.
18. So it's from those nightmares.
So
And you can't hit the Rat Fiend.
no.
But it's a shooting attack, isn't it? So it's...
So that's from the edge of the base.
no, so it's just nightmares.
So it's just the nightmares.
Yeah.
So 10 attacks. And I'm steady aim, so no penalty for moving.
Nope. And you're really, really tall.
Yeah, so 4s. That's cocked.
That's good. 3.
So your defence.
5 for nightmares. Got big plates on, big plate mail on.
1.
1.
And let's see if I can wave you with a double 6.
No. That is definitely not a double 6.
So that's my end of turn 1.
So it's now on to Ratkin, turn 1. So what we're going to do, this guy is nimble, so he can make 1 turn during his...
You made the gap behind the house wide enough for him to get through this time?
Yes, I have, yes. It is a total of 3.5 inches, doing nice and metric here. And he is 2 inches. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pivot slightly and then go as far as I can. And I hit the edge of the board. So these guys are going to move up 6. They're staying where they are. What charge range are they?
My Unbloodeds are... Unbloodeds, they have a 10, but they have D3 wild charge. So possibility of a 13-inch charge.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get in anyway. So I'm going to move them. I'm going to move to 12 actually. Just inside of 12. So you have to roll greater than 1 on your wild charge. So they are in range of them. These are going to pivot, move. Not quite as far as I thought they were going to move. That follows them around. And the Mutant Rat Fiend is following up. Right, so now we're going to do some shooting. Because I've got a bit more shooting. So we're going to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to shoot the nightmares at the big bird on fire. And that's going to be 4s to hit normally, but I'm shooting through a forest, so you're in cover. I've got steady aim, so that's 5s to hit. So we have 1, 2, 3 hit, which is not bad. Your defense?
Of my Phoenix is I am defense 3.
It's 3, so it's 3s, reroll 1s because I'm vicious. So it's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
And then we're going to shoot with my other nightmares at your unblooded.
Yep.
So I'm steady aim, so it's forced to hit this time. 2, still the same number of hits. That's a bit pathetic, isn't it?
And defense 4.
Defense 4, so it's 4s, reroll 1s. Nope, 2 wounds. And the claw shot's going to shoot them as well. Oh wow, what a pathetic shot. Defense 4, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's 2s to wound, so 3 wounds.
That's 5 in total.
And I think that's all my shooting. So the unblooded. That's
No.
not a chance. And then what's his? It
Uh,
must be fearless something.
my Phoenix is 16-18.
Oh, so I can get him on double 6. No, it's
No.
a 9. Why didn't I roll that for them? Anyway, so that is the end of Ratkin's turn. Okay, so now we're going turn 2 and it's Salamanders.
So I'm going to hold my unblooded in the middle, so they're holding the centre objective. So tink, tink, tink. So 12. I'm only gonna move through them to there and pivot to there. Actually, tell a lie, they're just gonna I've not got a flank charge, so that's fine.
So while Scott's looking at that, I thought I'd run through about what I've got, why I've taken what I've got in my army. They, because the majority of my army is from the army box. I must say the nightmares and the warriors are from the army box. I probably would have done spearmen instead of warriors if I had to think about it now, but no, I went for the warriors because of the synergy with the birthing daughter. The mutant rat fiend is kind of a given. I think they're a must take at the moment in the Ratkin force. They're just brilliant. And in my 2,300 points, I've got 2. The claw shots are a nice little unit. In hindsight, I probably wouldn't have gone with claw shots. I know people say they always have 1 or 2 units in there, but I decided just give them a try. I didn't really think much to the Night Terror to start with, but now that I've worked out how to use him, he's quite good. And he's always having flank charges and rear charges and screwing everyone over. So he's pretty good.
So I do need a an 11.5-inch charge. Right, change of tactics. So they've charged in.
Yep.
And they're Pathfinder, so
that's for
difficult.
Is it difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Okay. What item gives them Pathfinder?
They've got Pathfinder.
Have they?
Yeah.
Crying out loud. Okay.
It's because they've got shambling.
Okay. It's not a given though. If you have shambling, you have pathfinder.
No, it is. But I think it is with the element fight. The
It's
like
just-
the
okay,
elements
that's fine.
and stuff like that.
It's never really come up before, is it?
No. Let's roll my wild charge.
Oh, you are going to charge.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to do that. There we go.
That's no, it's one.
So one, you stay where you are.
Stay where I am.
Yeah.
If I just advance, do I bait you in?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, bait you in. They're gonna move in. They're gonna. Where am I putting that now? And then these are going to four. Yeah, I'm gonna pivot and then move up to there.
Don't forget to move your wound counters with your unblooded.
Yeah.
You've got to follow them around.
Actually, do I? Actually, no. Change of plan. I'm going to do my 90-degree pivot. And I'm going to move to there. Then let's double check he has got nimble. So nimble allows you to have 2 pivots in your movement phase.
Yes, pretty much, yes.
So what I'm going to do is pivot, move over to there, and then pivot again.
Okay.
So So when I cast Bane Chant, it's till they've got it till my next turn.
It's for this round of combat.
Yeah.
Because you don't attack in my turn anyway, do you?
No. And it's only a 6-inch aura, isn't it, for Bane Chant?
It's targeting a single unit, not everyone.
Yeah. Alright, pointless Bane Chanting them because they've got vicious anyway.
But they are hitting on 5s.
Bane Chant. Go on then, let's Bane Chant them. Yep. So my 4 elements now got Bane Chant, which is an additional crushing strength. So shooting then. Now.
Yeah, Sam.
So one of those units is still dead.
So I'm going to target your birthing daughter.
Okay.
It's height 6, aren't I? So
Yes, you are height 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. What's the height of your
height 3.
height 3? Okay.
Yeah, my greater fire element's height 6.
That's fine. It's just whether I get cover or not, and I don't. Go on then. You shall roll lots of ones.
That's cocked. I rolled 3 ones for you.
Not enough though.
Change 6s don't do it. What's your defence?
Defence of a birthing daughter, I believe, is 4. Lord Ratkin, here we go. Birthing daughter. I just realised she's not actually in the book, is she?
No, she's in your special piece of paper.
In a special bit of paper. Defence 4.
That's 4.
Four wounds.
Okay. And swap them dice out. It's not very good. They were nerve. 6, 10 in total.
10 in total. I don't think that's done anything, but I will double check. Oh, 10, 12.
She is wavered.
She's wavered. Oh. Have you got your 6-inch measuring stick? Yeah. No.
Inspired.
No, rally.
Ah. Okay.
Just double check rally is just for... Yep, rally. So she's just within the 6 inches for rally. So she's actually 11, 13. So she's fine.
Okay. Combat then.
Go on then. Do your worst.
I'm going to try. So, fire elements, 9 attacks.
Yep.
Pathfinder.
Yep. So that stops them for difficult terrain, but not for obstacles.
So
they're still hitting on 5s.
So hitting on 4. So now 5s with vicious.
Yeah. Fine. Bye.
Vicious. Rat. Yeah, vicious is to hit the hit roll, isn't it? Not the damage roll.
Vicious is damage roll.
Damage roll. Oh, it's elite that's to hit roll, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's why you got elite on them.
Yeah. So on 5s.
3.
And because of Bane Chant, they're crushing strength 3.
So it's anything but 1, rerolling 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. I could have just said you would have rolled. Yeah, 3 wounds, right. Go on in. No. So that's an 11. They're in rally range. So they are warriors. 12, 14 without anything, so it's 13, 15.
So is rally +1 to nerve then?
Nerve and waver.
Nerve and waver.
Within 6 inches of that.
Yeah.
But for hordes and things, they get rally as well. For me.
And that is the end of my turn 2. So end of Salamander's turn 2. My primes, I've tried to counter the flank on my left side of the board by baiting him with a charge. My fire elementals took a risky charge, which only did 3 damage, so didn't really pay off. And now open to a flank charge, possibly. Unbloodeds are holding the centre objective, backed up by my tyrants and fire element. And I got my second unit of primes just sitting in the back, defending, just in case they get the chance of a flank charge if any of the central units are charged. And that concludes my turn 2.
Okay, so it's now Ratkin turn 2. Now, I'd be completely silly if I charged the primes with my with my character. So what I'm going to do, I've got, I'm going to give him the runaround. So he's got nimble, so he can turn, and he's then going to move. It's not that way. Move to there. But he moved more than his basic move, so he can't turn again. So he can only turn once with nimble at the double. So they can't charge them because it's not in its. Well, I don't think they're in the front arc. No, you're about 3 mil out. They, on the other hand, have you got your light? I'm not sure if they are or not. Oh, they're just out. They are just out. Right, so what I'm going to do then...
I do like this little tool.
Yeah, they are really good, aren't they? Okay, so what am I going to do? What is in range of this guy? Oh, they're in range. Oh, and they're in range. Right, so what I'm going to do... They're going to move up to get out of his way. He's going to charge them.
Don't forget you can still pass through your own units.
Can you charge through your own units?
I believe so. Pretty sure you can.
We're just going to go away and check that rule, and we'll be back with you. Now we're back. Hi, we double checked the rule, and no, you can't charge through your friendly units. So what we're going to do, I'm going to move these up. I'm going to move them up slightly, but we're not charging. So we're going to pivot as far as I can and move. That's 4 inches. 5 inches. This guy is going to charge them because he's in, so he's got Strider as well, so he can just ignore all the lovely jubbly terrain. These guys are going to pivot and move into the forest. And they're going to hop into the forest. And they're in range of them as well.
I didn't realise that. You probably did, but when you're charging, when you do the pivot round the centre,
Yeah.
you can pivot through blocking terrain.
When you're charging.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like that building, I
Yeah.
can pivot through it, but I can't finish
In it.
Didn't
Okay.
know I could do that.
No, I didn't know you could do that either. So these guys are going to pivot, not showing off their flank to anybody. That's her. Oh, that's them. Right. Now it's some shooting. Yes, we're going to do some shooting. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These guys are going to shoot them. So steady aim. So it's forced to hit. That is so much better.
One way to dice her out.
Well, I had to sneak them in one by one. And okay, so they're defense 4, aren't they?
The unblooded are, yes.
So it's, and I reroll my 1s, so it's 4 reroll 1s, so it's 4 wounds.
Okay, that puts them on 9. Oh.
Okay, so those guys are going to shoot them as well, but they can't see the majority of the units, so it's -1 to hit. So it's 5s to hit. And I hit once. So piercing 2. That's a 5. So 1 more wound.
That puts them on 10.
And for good measure, they're going to shoot at them as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I've moved into the train this time, so I still get the minus for cover. So it's 5s to hit. Wow. 1. Now, for future games, I was tempted to put Blessing of the Gods on them, give them Blessing of the Gods so they can re-roll the 1s as well. And it wounds once.
Okay, so that's 11.
So what's, that's all my shooting. So what's the nerve then?
14, 16 with inspiring.
That's a 7.
Inspiring.
And that's a 6. So boom, first blood goes to Ratkin. So Scott, what made you get into Kings of War?
It was, they were all set. It just, the simplicity of the rules. It being a lately diagnosed with dyslexia, it's reading rules, complex rules, it doesn't sink in. I have to play the game, and Kings of War allow me to play the game and learn it fast. Because the rules are simple and straightforward, and most special rules are game wide, so if I have a special rule, then my opponent's going to have the same special rule, none of this confusion. So, and plus the models in Mantic's get models as well. Some of the sculpts are phenomenal.
I mean, some of the sculpts, they are actually a lot better than they used to be.
Yeah.
I'm not too keen on the PVC models, but the ogres are all right, I suppose, but a lot of the PVC ones are a bit awful. Okay, so hand-to-hand combat. That's going to have a go at your green lizard things.
Tyrants.
There we go. Right, okay, so I get 10 attacks. I've got Strider, so I don't get any hindrances for charging. And I'm 3s to hit. So 3s to hit. So that's 7 hit. Now I'm Crush 2. What's your defense?
Tyrant's defense is 4.
So I'm Crush 2, but I'm Vicious as well. I get to reroll my 1s. So that's 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
And I roll a 9, so that's 16.
No, go on.
Sorry.
Not sorry.
So no, not really. No. See, that's that's one of the things with Ambush, isn't it? Because you've got to think about: do you spend your points on big units, or do you spend your points on characters for your Inspire bubble?
Yeah.
You either have one or the other. And I found with Ambush, it's good just to have like 2 characters. I mean, my other character doesn't have Inspire, but it does actually help quite a bit. Now they're going to attack.
Yeah.
The Fire Elementals. Now I get 12 attacks on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I've forgotten to do something. What am I going to do with this? Sorry, I'm going to move them forward. Move them forward D6. Yeah. There you go. Right. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. One more dice. Where's my dice? There it is. Right. Okay. So the rats are attacking your fire elementals. 5s to hit because I'm really bad. It's 1, 2 hits. And what's your toughness? Oh, defense, sorry, not toughness.
Of my fire elementals are defense is 5.
2 wounds. That is surprising. But you've got like dash, 26 or something, haven't you?
They're dash 14.
Yeah. Oh, so I can actually make them run on double 6.
No, you can. No, your double 6 is only for wavering.
No,
not
double
RAV.
6 plus 2 is 14.
Yes.
So I can.
Yes.
No, only halfway there. That was 8.
Yeah.
Anyway, worth a try. Worth a try. Okay, so as you can see there, I've taken out the centre of the salamanders. Very surprised about the shooting actually killing a unit. And it was, for once, actually rolled high on my nerve against the tyrants. And like I said earlier, the mutant rat fiend is just brilliant. If you don't kill it in a go, it will just regenerate wounds and just keep hitting you. And at the backfield, that's kind of gone pear-shaped, but I am holding up a unit in the backfield, even though he is sat on an objective, which is not brilliant. So now we'll go on to salamanders, turn 3. Okay, so now we'll get on to salamanders, turn 3.
So, going to ignore this. That's going to pivot. Couldn't see his weapon, so I can't charge this turn. But I am going to be annoying. So he's going to. What's my? Make sure I'm doing this. Yeah. He's going to move up his 8 inches and pivot slightly. Actually,
Yeah, still there.
can't get a charge off them now. But then that frees up. This unit's going to charge
Okay.
them. They're going to counter charge.
Yeah.
He's going to move his 5 to there. Okay, so that's my movement. So shooting.
Yep.
I'm going to Ember Spark your birthing daughter.
Again. Oh gosh. Yeah, so it's
6.
defense 4.
Defense 4. 3.
3. Go on then.
With a 7.
14. I think that's a runaway. So
I think it was 12, 14, wasn't it, I think?
it's 10, 12.
10, 12, so she's gone.
No, inspiring. Thank you very much.
With a 6.
6, so it's 30. Still gone.
Okay, so fireball.
Okay. So you are 5s to hit because I'm in cover.
Yeah, so and fireball.
You're shooting at the nightmares, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2. 3. No, 2. 2.
2. Hold on.
Yeah.
I think it was 3 ones you rolled. If you're within 6 inches of...
A flame bound.
Oh, I gather the Phoenix is a flame bound.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the... Yeah, so the Phoenix and the fire elements are flame bound, so I'm just out, so I can't re-roll my ones.
Oh, you're just out, are you? Okay.
Yeah, it's 6 inches, so...
Okay. Oh, literally minuscule amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I'd have moved it over, I couldn't...
Yeah, you're out of range of them.
I want out of range. My unit, I couldn't see over the top of my unit to fireball you.
Well, you height 3, are you?
Mage Priest is...
No, you're... these guys.
They're both height... my Mage Priest height 2 and they're height 2.
Yeah, I'm height 3. You was it?
I would have seen you.
Never mind. Okay, so you get 2 hits.
2 hits.
And I'm defense 5. Oh.
Take that.
Nope.
No.
Nada with a 3.
And that's shooting. So,
Combat.
combat. We'll go primes.
You are hindered.
So my primes. I have 12 attacks. Hindered. So hitting on 5s because of hindered.
Yep. Not that I don't think it would have helped that much. Actually, it would have helped none. She would have forced to hit normally, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let me guess, they're crush 1?
Yeah, I'll crush them, yeah.
So I'm defense 5.
So 4 because of crushing.
Yep. 1.
So, but they do have effigy of fire, so I can roll
What's effigy of fire?
effigy of fire. Once per game, after the unit rolls to damage in melee, you may choose to re-roll D3 of the dice that failed to damage.
Okay. 3. Okay. So another 2.
Worth taking for 5 points.
That's not bad. Not bad. But that's it now. Do they
Yeah.
all have it? Or if you all give it to everybody? Or
Yeah, my unblooded have it, and I normally give it to the prime. Everyone can have.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure everyone can.
Okay, so do you want to roll your nerve check?
Oh, with a 9.
14. Can I have the 6-inch stick, please?
It's 13, isn't it? So I rolled a 9.
Yep. And they're within rally, so
So-
it's wavered. Not running away.
Oh, would it have made them run.
Yeah, they're 11, 13. So yeah, what a shame. What a shame.
Well, now they can't hit me back though.
That is true. That is true.
So, elementals. Hitting on 4s.
Yes, they are this time, aren't they?
Yep.
Oh, that's more than half.
Okay, cushion strength 2.
I'm defense 4 because I'm a puny little rat.
So 2s re-rolling 1s.
Yes, 2s re-rolling 1s. Yes. 6. That makes them 9.
That's my first double 6 in a nerf test.
And I don't have any inspiring, so they're gone.
So I've been playing this game since last November, and that's the first double 6 in nerf test I've rolled.
Well, it's just like, was it the last game I played against your Salamanders, or the time before? I rolled like 4 double 6s after you played Scott. Is it Scott?
No, it's
Death by Dragons, wasn't it?
yeah, it's Steve Hildrew.
Steve, that's right.
Yes.
By Death by Dragons.
Yes, and he hit me with double 6. I'd inspire, and then he rolled a double 6 into a double 6.
So, yes. Anyway.
I need
So is that the end of your turn? Oh, reform them.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
And that concludes my turn 3. Bit more successful. Took out his birthing daughter and a unit of rats. Wavered. What was it? What are them unit?
Oh, they're nightmares.
Nightmares.
Yeah.
Took some wounds off the other unit of what nightmares. And he's got the choice to make now with his rat fiend.
Okay, so this is turn 3. It's Ratkin. And what we're going to do, the mutant rat fiend is going to charge into the primes. Primes, that's right. They're going to charge into the primes. And these guys are going to charge into the flanks of them. To try and get those dead. Don't worry, that won't be there by the time they charge. Yeah, because that's going first. So that's moving into there. So that will move in. These guys are 12-inch charge, and they're definitely in the flank. Oops. Yep, definitely in the flank. So they're going to go in. They are hindered. And they've also got 2 wounds. These guys can't see anybody. So what they're going to do is turn that way and move 6 that way. Those rats are going to charge them because there's nothing else they can do.
I could have just stood there.
Yeah, like I'm going to do that. Like I'm going to do that. This guy's going to use his 2. He's a nimble, so he's got 2 movements, isn't he? So he can go around 180 degrees. And he's going to move 9 inches to there. And that is...
I was meant to burn that before I moved and I forgot.
Well, you meant to burn it at the end of your movement.
Yeah.
So you need to have burnt it last turn. But I forgot to burn them. That's why that's gone further up. Okay, so now there's no shooting because everything's in combat and that's moved. So we're going to do some combat. And I'm first going to do... Let's do the bad news and get it out of the way. Do the rats over in the corner. So that's 12 dice. So that's 6s to hit because I'm hindered because of the swamp because my birthing daughter is no longer there. And I'm... Oh, it's crop dice there. Oh, 2 hits. Yeah, everything else fails. So you're defense 5, aren't you?
Defense 5, yeah.
No, nothing. That went badly. All I needed to do was cause 1 wound to take a test on you. Oh, I did have shooting. Oh, no, you can't see anything anyway. Okay, never mind. Okay, so the nightmares are doing the flank of the other primes. So that's 12. 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18 attacks. 5s to hit because they're 4s normally, but they're hindered. They're 5, sorry. Wow, okay. That is a lot of hits.
Yep.
So that's 8 hits. And what we're going to do, I'm crush 1.
The defense 5.
That's 4s. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. And that's 6. So they're fine, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
That's 12 in total.
Yeah, it's 14, 16.
Okay. So I had a chance of making them run. Okay, so then we'll do the Rat Fiend, Mutant Rat Fiend. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You know what I forgot to do? Got to burn the scenario. The point. Is it the end of your turn? It's not definitely not the beginning of your turn. Oh, it's the end. It's the end of your turn, not the end of your movement. It's when you've completed a turn.
Yeah.
Right. So I haven't missed the chance yet. So it's 10 attacks for the Mutant Rat Fiend against your. That's with them, not the Mutant Rat Fiend. Against your primes. 3s to hit. Crop dice. There we go. It's all hits.
Defense 5.
Crush 2. So 3s. With vicious. But I rolled 2 2s there. So that's 8 wounds.
You should waver that, at least.
And we get a 6.
6.
14.
14, they're wavered.
That is the end of my Ratkin turn 3. Now, as you've seen, the Night Terror has turned round and has claimed the objective because the Night Terror is has got a unit strength. Yep, unit strength 1, so he can actually claim objectives. Well, once those alphas are out, primes are out of the way. The abysmal rats bouncing off a brick wall, they could do diddly squat. And there's a big mashup in the middle, which isn't actually helping anybody at the moment, just holding things up. I'm burning that objective, so that objective no longer exists. And now it's Salamanders turn 4.
Oh.
And now it's Salamanders turn 4.
Bottom of turn 4. These are what you can remove your wavered.
Oh, yeah, wavered, yeah.
So this unit can't do anything because they're wavered. These primes in the middle are going to countercharge this unit. So they just drop back an inch. There is a method to my madness here. So there, into that.
They go there, don't they? Yep.
Phoenix is going to just
Turn
pivot,
and shoot them.
and then my Mage Priest is going to move his 5 inches over here. And I can see them. So they've got the 6, they've got the 2, they've got the 3. So, and my fire elements are going to countercharge as well.
Thought they might be.
So, Ember Spark.
They were on 7, not 4.
Onto the Nightmares.
Yeah.
My Ember Spark's doing quite well tonight.
Hit or miss normally, isn't it? But,
yeah, that's every time I've used it, I've done 6. I've hit 6.
5's to wound, though. Oh, come on.
Then Fireball into him. So Fireball 8. Oh, and I get to reroll the 1 because they have Effigy of Fire.
6 hits.
6 hits.
I'm defense 5. 3.
3.
Oh no. Now you've rolled your double 6. Now you've got to roll your double 1. That's not a double 1.
9.
And I'm outside of inspiring and rally range, but rally doesn't mean diddly squat. So at the moment, we've got Salamanders have lost an Unblooded and a Tyrant unit, and Ratkin have lost some Warriors, some Nightmares, and a a Birthing Daughter.
Now, can the tide turn on these combats?
I don't know.
So, do the fire elements first.
What do you mean tide turn on the fire elements? That's never been in my favour.
So on 9s, on 9 attacks.
Yeah.
On 4s because I
counter charge. You didn't charge. Yeah. Oh. So that's 4. That's 5 hits.
5 hits. Crushing 2.
2's re-rolling 1s. Yes, I know. 4
with additional 4. Oh.
What's ooh?
How many fell to damage? 2 fell to damage, didn't they?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I'll use that. Oh, they've not. It's them. They've got.
No. One failed to damage.
Yeah. No. Ignore me.
Okay.
Because they've not got FGFI.
Okay. 4. Nope. 8 in total, so that's not enough.
Okay.
I think that's
this
12,
combat then.
14.
This is the crucial one. So 12 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Crucial, is it?
Hoping it would be better than that, but crushing 1.
Yep, so it's 4 to wound, so that's defense 5. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. I'm going to use Effigy of Fire.
Didn't they use it already?
Yes, they did, sorry.
Yeah, they did, yes. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. That form up to 4.
Yep.
No.
Nope. Not a chance.
And I'm going to remove my waiver counter from them. And that concludes my turn 4.
Yep.
Which wasn't what I wanted, but...
Was that your turn 5? You went first, didn't you?
Yeah, no, this is... Yeah, it should be turn 4, yeah. No.
That's your turn 4. Yes, fine. Your turn 4. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Just lost track of turns there. Okay, so now it's Ratkin, turn 4. Now, as you can see, there's quite a lot of mess happening here. So the warriors are going to counter-charge. The nightmares are going to counter-charge. The mutant rat fiend is going to charge, because it's not counter-charge, because you didn't charge me. And then the nightmare is going to, night terror, sorry, is going to...
You know, I've realised I could have moved him a bit, couldn't I?
Could have moved backwards or sideways.
You can reform as well, can't you?
Yeah, you can reform too, yeah.
I don't know what would have been worse, 2 flank charges or a front and a rear.
I think the mutant rat fiend in the front is the best one.
Yeah.
So he's just going to go straight forward, whack, and he doesn't cross any of the terrain. Though he has to rank up in the middle, and now he's over the obstacle. So
he's hindered.
He is hindered based on that. And these are going to pivot round and get ready to shoot things next turn if they're still alive. So it's straight to combat then, because there's no shooting. So we're going to start with some bad news. 6. So with 5s to hit, because we counter-charged. So we have 1, 2. That's pathetic. Right, so 2 hit. And
defense 5.
Defense 5. 1 wound. So you're up to 3. So I'll roll for that now. 7.
No.
That's I got 10. What is there? It's 14, isn't it?
Yeah, fearless 14.
They will kill you at some point. So 3, 6, 9 on the nightmares into your primes. Now I'm forced to hit. Crop dice. That's the same. So it's 4 hit. And I am forced to wound because I'm crush 1. Oh, I'm vicious as well. No, okay, fine. That's 3 wounds. So what's that now?
9.
9, eh? Oh, that's a crop dice there. So it is a 9. Okay, I've got to re-roll that.
Yeah, that's inspiring.
And that is a 6. That's 15 in total.
15, they're wavered.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The mutant rat fiend against your whatever they are. Primes. 3s to hit.
You should delete them this unit.
3s to wound with vicious. So that's 3, 6, 7 wounds.
7 wounds. On 10.
Then I get 15 attacks from my Night Terror, because my Night Terror is not an individual. So he gets 3 times his 5 attacks. So 4s to hit because he's hindered. And he's crushed 2. So it's 3s to wound. So that's 3, 6, 7, another 8 wounds.
So they're devastated now.
So it's anything but a double 1. And that's an 11. Why didn't I roll that over there? Okay, so my mutant rat fiend is going to reform. And my Night Terror is going to go backwards 2 inches.
Just what you wanted.
Well, that'll get me to there. And that is the end of my turn 4. As you can see, I managed to get rid of the primes in the back corner and take the objective with my Night Terror. And I've managed to hold up a few units and waver the other unit of primes in the centre. So it is now Scott's turn 5.
Turn 5. So, bottom of my turn, my primes are going to just move back. Fire elements are going to counter charge. And now that's my movement done. Moving into shooting. Now my primes have fell back. My Phoenix is going to Ember Spark the Nightmares. So on 4s.
Oh, now the good rolls come out. 2 hit.
And your 5s.
Oh yeah, defense 5, yeah.
That's 1.
1 wound. Oh, sorry, yeah. So they're up to 5.
Okay. Then my Mage Priest is going to fireball him.
Okay.
As you can see him, because that's height 3.
Mine's height 3, but it got. Oh no, fireball doesn't take count cover, does it? Okay, no. Your rolls of. That's not too bad.
Yeah. 5s.
Yeah, defense 5, yeah.
And because of...
Yeah, your real 1s.
So that's another 4.
4.
With an 8.
8. Okay, so one thing we've been forgetting is fireball is shattering as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you got to remember that one. They're dead anyway, because I don't have any inspiring.
Yeah.
Because you got 17 there, and they're
What's shattering do again?
It's temporarily adds an extra 1 to the modifier of your nerve roll.
Oh, right.
It's like brutal, but for shooting.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's the nightmares are burnt to a cinder. Now one big mound of melting flesh. That's a nice, nice.
Yeah. And talking of melting flesh, my fire elements are going to go into the stalkers.
They're warriors.
Warriors.
They're just bog standard warriors.
Warriors. So 4s, because the counter charge.
Where are all your bad rolls gone?
The Phoenix.
All soak them all up in one go.
Yeah. So crushing 2, so I'm wounded on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Yep. And you'll need the reroll 1s.
Yeah.
So that's 5. Okay. Nice double 1, please. No, okay, they're gone. So you've got that objective.
And I'll remove the waver counter. That took 2 turns longer than I wanted it to. That should have been done at
the warriors are pretty annoying, aren't they? They're cheap. They're only like 85 points for a regiment. 85 points for a regiment. They are very cheap.
85 points for a regiment. That's ridiculous. My primes are 135 points for a regiment.
Just imagine if I had plague pots with them, which was an extra -1 to hit. Your first round would have done nothing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was Salamander's turn 5. So now it's Ratkin turn 5.
Turn 5, yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do. Turn 5. The mutant rat fiend is going to charge the primes, because at the moment they're holding the center objective. So that's going to charge them. Ooh, no, in the center. The Night Terror is staying where he is. Because why wouldn't you? And these guys, they will be shooting them. In fact, what height is your mage?
2.
2.
And my unit in front of it is height 2.
Okay, never mind. I won't be able to do that. What's your nerve of your flying beastie thing?
My Phoenix is 1618.
1618. Okay. Right. He's got, I forgot what the magic item's called, but he's got Mind Fog,
Yeah.
which at the time of writing this, I didn't know what it did. Now I do. I probably wouldn't use it again. But Mind Fog 2. So I get to roll the dice. Where is it? Here we go. 36 inches. And it's shattering, and basically you have to take a leadership test. So I'm going to use it on your Phoenix, which means I have a very slim chance of either wavering it or making it run away if I roll a double 6. Yep. So it's 2, and I've got 4 up to hit it. It's 36-inch range, by the way.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 6. So I now have to take a test for it.
Yeah.
And you say, what is it, 16?
Is my Phoenix is 1618.
1618. So it's currently on 30, so I have to roll double 6 to waver it, effectively. Yeah. No. Okay. Worth a try.
Twice as well. You don't.
Yeah, well, there's still a chance, isn't it? Just because I don't...
Yes, I know. Steve Hildrew proved it.
Yeah. Okay, so they're going to shoot them.
Yeah.
Now, as they're already in the cover, the leader point's already in the cover, they don't get... the cover minuses, so it's 4s to hit them.
Yeah.
That was bad, right. And I'm piercing 2, so that 1 wounds. So they're on 4 now. And that's all my shooting. Double 6.
Inspiring.
Yeah. Oh, crap. I don't think even with a... There you go. 7. That's 11. You are within 6, yeah? Yeah, you are, yeah. Okay, so combat. So it's 4, 8.
Should be removed.
10. Got 10 attacks from the Mutant Rat Fiend. And it's going to go for 3s to hit because it's stride, so it doesn't get the negative. Oh, that's bad. That's 6 hit. And 3s to wound with Vicious. 6 wounds. That puts them on 15.
Yeah.
So it's literally a double 1, isn't it? Not to run. That's a 3.
Yeah, that would kill him. So inspiring.
And that's an 8.
Yeah, they're gone.
And that is turning slightly.
Okay.
I wish I didn't burn that objective now.
I know.
Yeah. So I thought you were going to get through there, but never mind. Okay. So now it's Salamanders. Turn 6.
So I'm going to pivot and fly and pivot because I moved my 8. And my Phoenix is now within
3 of that.
3 of that.
Yep.
My fire elements are going to move back and pivot. And he's just going to move
In the way.
in the way.
That's the Phoenix's wound counter.
Wow. So he's blocking that. So I'm going to fire Ember Spark.
It's 18-inch range, isn't it?
It is an 18-inch range, yeah.
Just.
His defense.
5. 2.
Yep, so 2.
No.
No.
He is 12-14.
And then I'm going to
Fireball.
fireball. Fours. Fives.
No, it's not 5.
Fours.
Defense of the monster is... The Titan is defense 4. How many was that?
3.
3.
I didn't roll a 1, so I can't really.
You need... No, you can't do anything. Even with the double 6, it's dash 18.
Dash 18, yeah.
Yeah.
So should have burned that so early on.
Yeah, well, I should have... Oh, I could never have burned that one because you charged into combat, didn't you?
Yeah. I was contesting it.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do...
So it's your turn 6.
My turn 6. So, Ratkin turn 6. Now, this could be the last turn, which could actually mean that it could be a draw. If I didn't burn that token.
What if I'd have burnt that one?
Yeah, I know. It's just hindsight, isn't it? It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually this. He is going to move. He's got a movement of 7, so he can move some inches that away. Which actually means they are now visible by him. Which also means he gets his regen rolls. So he gets 1 back from there, and he gets Radiance of Life. So he's now down to 1 wound. Goes from 3 to 1. So what I'm going to do is now shooting. Oh, no, it's not. No, what I'm going to do as well is move. Oh, no, I can't do that, can I? It's that way. There we go. Not that it actually helps, actually. I'm out of your 18. I'm out of your 18, but you could just move.
Yeah.
And get back in. Anyway. So, as long as that's still within 36. Yeah, it's still within 36. So we're now going to do some shooting. They are going to shoot them.
Yeah.
So it's 4s to hit. 3 hit. 3s to wound. That is 2 wounds. So you're now on 6. Do you want me to move it?
Yeah.
So you're now on 6. And he is going to do Mind Fog on them. 6 is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Okay, he's going to do Mind Fog on them. And he doesn't get them. Okay, but they still have to take a test. That's an 8. That's 14.
That does it. So
Reroll.
yeah.
That's an 8. So, bye-bye. And that is the end of my turn 6. Did you want to roll? Let's see if we go on to turn 7.
Since it's possibly my turn, I'll...
Because you've got 1 chance for a draw. Okay, so that's the end of the game. I think it was a
4+.
very well fought game. The ending score
Yeah.
was 2 to Ratkin,
Yes!
1 to Salamanders. So that's, it was all very close. Right at
And
the
that
end.
is the end of
Now,
that.
I did say in the battle that I regret burning that objective marker. Now, in hindsight, it's actually probably better that I did burn it because of the way that it forced the Phoenix to go to that other objective and detract from him killing the claw shots, which in turn killed the lesser fire elementals. So I wouldn't have killed those lesser fire elementals if his Phoenix killed my claw shots. So then he would have got 2 objectives and I would have got 2 objectives and it would have actually been a draw. So in hindsight, it's actually good that I burnt that objective. Now, so Scott also said he regretted not burning that other objective, which my Night Terror sat on, which he probably should have burnt it, but he didn't in the end. So that was in my favour in that case, because the Night Terror came around the flank, which I don't think he was entirely expecting, and the gap between the building and the edge of the board, while big enough for my Night Terror, wasn't big enough for any of his larger, well, any of his regiments actually, because they were sort of slightly too big. So I don't think he was expecting that. Now, my Mutant Rat Fiend, which is the hard hitter of the force, went straight through his tyrants and then a unit of primes, which is what it's meant to do. It could easily have gone the other way, though. If he got the charge and got the attack against the Rat Fiend, I'm not sure I would have survived. My Nightmares, they don't normally do very well, but they did a good job of holding things up in the centre until my Mutant Rat Fiend was available to do some damage. And I think against what they normally do, the Warriors held, and okay, the 2 units of Warriors held up 1 unit of lesser fire elementals, but I think that actually helped quite a bit because those lesser fire elementals didn't end up turning around, didn't end up killing my Nightmares, because the lesser fire elementals are actually quite tough. So overall, I think my plan came together quite nicely, and I was acting rather than reacting quite a bit, which and overwhelming the enemy with superior rattiness. So I think overall it came together quite nicely. Scott had some very good dice rolls to start with, but on key dice rolls, he actually got quite bad rolls. So the dice gods can be fickle sometimes. Scott couldn't hang around after the battle, so we didn't get an ending statement from him and how he thought the battle went. Obviously, it was very close at the end, and it came down to literally one of the last dice rolls on the nerve checks. So I think he'd be overall he'd be happy with well, not completely happy, but content with the results of this game. Like I said earlier, any constructive criticisms, let us know, and we will try and address it for the next battle report. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. It was a really good game. It was our very first battle report, and hopefully we'll be getting a battle report out every 1 to 2 months, be it Kings of War or another game system, but Kings of War at the moment. I'd like to give a shout out to Books and Banter, and one thing I forgot to mention, they're a premium Mantic store, so go and check them out and go to them for all your Mantic hobby needs. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, and ding the bell to get all future notifications for future videos. So we'll catch you at the next one.